Hello and welcome to this YouTube video for Abrsm Grade 3 Violin. This is A1, La Réjouissance. I'll begin by playing slowly through the piece, and if you could join in to practice with me, that would be very good. I will then discuss the music in the hope that we can get some extra marks for you in the exam. And then I shall perform the piece with a piano, and you will be able to hear what the music sounds like. Now I'm going to count you in for the slow version. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, this piece begins loudly. It's full-blooded and full of vitality and excitement. When we get to bar 7, we get louder, and by bar 8 we are very loud, a good strong sound, not too rough, but try to project out a really good strong sound. Bar 9, it's a little bit more relaxed, it's fairly loud. And then the upbeat to bar 13 is loud again. And when we get to bar number 17, it's very loud. So we have to do a big crescendo in bar number 16 to get to this very loud stage. Now, there were certain conventions about how to play at this period. And one was that when the notes were moving by step, the music would be smoother. Given that they had something called a Baroque bow, which was a bit lighter than the bow that we use, it was never entirely smooth. There were always articulations. You would attempt, if it was moving by step, to play the music more smoothly. If the music was moving by leap, for instance, from the end of bar number 3, we have some leaps. Then you would play shorter notes. So we just contrast this. If we look at, in bar 1, the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th notes, you would try and play smoothly. The upbeat into bar 4, you would play short, and the next 2 notes as well. Now, I've chosen to play this piece in first position. The players at the time didn't have a chin rest. That made it difficult to move position. You could move up fairly easily, but you couldn't get back down without a bit of an effort. So it was sort of best avoided if you could. And so I've played the opening in first position, and it also gives, of course, a longer string length, which is a brighter sound. I've moved up to third position, the upbeat to bar 4. Now you'll have to practice this to get into third position. The note before is an F sharp. Now I suggest that rather than leaping for a 4, practice getting your first finger into an A, and then play the D, the 4th finger. So practice, and once you've practiced that, then you can go, and hopefully it'll be in tune. Now, if we look at bar number 13, we can see that the second note is tied over into the next quaver. Because the Baroque bow couldn't sustain terribly well, generally speaking, one would relax on this second note a little bit, just to let the sound die a little bit, so that it sort of dies away a little bit, each one of those. And if we look at the actual writing, how to shape the phrases. Now, Abrsm have given you dynamic marks, fortes, mezzo forte, fortissimo. But I'm going to suggest that within those markings that you think of the pitch of the notes. As the pitch of the notes gets higher, get more excited. And as the pitch comes down, relax a little bit. For instance, at the very beginning, the first 2, 3, 4 bars could get more and more excited. But then in bar number 5, we could start to relax a little bit. And particularly in bar number 13, quite excited bar 13, and gradually as we get down to bar 16, we could relax a little bit. So that there's contrasts in the music and it's more interesting to listen to. So this is the performance with the piano.